Good evening, and welcome to spoopy season.
This is
Even though we're a
Halloween.
little late, we're like halfway through spoopy season, but that's fine.
Are we?
It is the 12th. We're close to halfway.
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, I guess 31st is really soon. Isn't it like a Friday this year or Saturday?
I think it's a Saturday.
Nice. Sucks that
Yeah.
it's this year, but
Everything, I was about to say, all of the holidays for this year landed on Fridays and Saturdays. Like all of the good holidays, and we got to enjoy none of them.
I think I
None
shared
at all.
something about that on Facebook the other day. It sucks.
It's because I shared it.
It sucks.
It does suck.
It's like, yeah, Thanksgiving still falls on a Thursday though. That sucks as well, but
Well, yeah, but it's Thanksgiving. All Thanksgiving is a really large snack between Halloween and Christmas.
that's a snack.
For me.
That's like my one meal a year. I'm like a prisoner.
I don't get
Should we bring help?
No, I got bread.
Got bread.
I got bread. I got water.
You can do a lot.
Every now and then I'll catch a rat and I'll grill it on these wrought iron bars I pulled out of the wall.
Oh, dude, I could have ate something that I caught today in my house. There was an iguana.
In the house?
Yeah, a little baby iguana. Like I Chiclet chased something yesterday, and my roommate came in yelling, going, "Cat's chasing something," and I said, "Well, okay, it's probably just a roach or something. It's Florida." And they were like, "No, it scurried across my foot, and it wasn't Chiclet that scurried across my foot." I'm like, "Well, then what was it?" And he goes, "I don't know. I didn't see it." So in my room, I moved my laundry basket to clean when I was cleaning the house, and I saw a tail, and I'm like, "Oh, it's a lizard." And then later on, I went to go move the other laundry basket for someone else and to put their clothes away. And I was like, "There's an iguana on my Nintendo Switch bag." It's like this big.
More than one of them?
No,
Or
just
did
one.
you not bother to catch it before?
No, I just didn't notice it. I didn't see it yesterday because I just left it alone.
Well, you said you found the tail at one point, and you found the whole thing sitting on your Switch later.
I didn't know where. I wasn't gonna look for it. I figured it was either in the house or it already left. I just saw the tail. I didn't know if it came off then or then. But
You know how it got in the house, right?
we have cracks in our doors.
Well, and Dum Dum probably left the back door wide open.
Oh,
And before you ask which Dum Dum, you can pick one.
I'm not gonna pick one. But no, yeah, I saw it and like me for a second going, how the heck am I gonna get this out of this house? I ain't touching it. So it was on the handle of the switch bag, which if you hold, there's a handle on the top, and then there's like the strap for the shoulder thing on it. I took a broom, got the handle up top, and lifted it, and was like, "Please don't jump off, dude." He stayed on the little wrap thing the whole time, all the way to the back door when I put it down on the ground, and then he jumped off. And
he knew what's up.
And he even passed Chiclet too, because Chiclet was on the bed, and I was like, "How am I gonna avoid the cat?"
He was clearly not threatened.
He was scared. I mean, I think he was slow. After I cut his tail off, he was like, "What do I do?"
It'll grow back.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to see an iguana in my bedroom, dude. All right, this is getting too
When I was a kid, we literally, my dad had an iguana named Louie. He was like 8-9 feet long, head to tail.
Yeah. I'm still wearing my mask though, Jason. Don't worry.
You were telling a story. We were listening.
Who, me?
I finished.
Oh.
That's it? That's all the story? Yeah, the thing existed.
Yeah, we sold it.
You're like every man. Never mind.
We sold it just like they sold my dog.
That's sad.
Oh my God, is he okay? I don't know. I got a text. It says he's in the hospital. Well, what happened? I don't know. I got a text. It says he's in the hospital.
Don't you think you should check it out? I don't know. It didn't say it was important.
He's in the hospital.
If it was important, he'd call me.
Like he's just laying there in a coma. If it was important, he'd call.
I love this mask. Actually, I really do.
For what, like $7.99? It was pretty good.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was like $7.99. It's all
This
right.
one I'm-
I do look like the
97.
spawn of Ghost Rider and Cthulhu, though.
Andrew is the Andrew's mask is pretty nice. Actually, your hair is
I'm
perfectly
literally-
placed right now.
At least show them the mask. If you're not gonna put it on,
I belong in the purge with this mask.
what is?
It's got hair.
No, but show the hair at the top. It's like the best feature. Tilt it forward. It's got little silver hair at the top.
Yeah, it looks like your hair right now though, which is the best part.
That's one of the reasons I picked it.
No, I think I
That-
said something too. I was
that's
like, "That's Andrew's mask. If we got him a mask,
Oh boy.
better."
I love this jacket, and I'm so happy that it still fits.
Yeah, we've been. I remember that jacket. Yeah, that was for the con.
Yeah,
Yeah, cons
I
hopefully.
helped Ivan design this, and then had him like I did the whiting bit, but I'm no kind of artist. So as far as the detailed painting, when he had to paint it all on there.
So what's been new with you, Kevin?
Huh?
What's been new with you?
Oh, just been kind of no-lifing a game.
Are we not doing an intro?
Oh, we kind of already
Here's the
did.
intro.
You already said good evening, so I just was like, all right. What's up?
Yeah,
I did
do that.
You're playing Genshin, right?
Welcome
Yeah.
to the spooky
What
season.
What is that? Cause is it a mobile game, kind of?
It's on mobile, it's on PC, and it's on PS4. It's a open world RPG style game.
Uh-huh.
It okay. Have you played Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the adventuring and stuff is kind of like that. You can climb like anything. You get a glider, but like you can pull characters, and obviously that's the gotcha system. You spend money, you pull characters or whatever, or you get it for free if you grind.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a really fun game that I have been addicted to.
Is it free?
Yes.
Oh, I might try it out. Can you play with your friends?
Once you hit there's your character levels, you got adventure ranks. Once you hit adventure rank 16, you can get co-op.
How hard is that?
Depending on how much you really want to grind, it took me like 3 days to get to.
Wow.
But
You gotta
you know,
play.
it's
You gotta play a
no-
solid 3 days in order to get to the.
not a
Good boy.
solid 3 days, but like I don't know.
That's
It's hard
frightening.
to
Wish I had that time.
Yeah. We have to stream Destiny when we play it now because it's the only time we get a chance to play it. And it's
I
the only
tried playing the event for Destiny and I just couldn't.
dude.
Yeah, there's been a
I
lot
got
of people saying
very
it was terrible.
I got very angry at a tree.
I heard.
Yeah, no, I told Andrew about that. I was like, he literally like quit the game. He was so mad. It was hilarious.
I didn't quit the game because I was angry at the tree.
You
We
thought it,
still ran over.
no, you thought you could replace it or retry it. You were like, I'm just gonna restart.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, I swear the bottom section of those branches the first time round, something was off.
And then he
It,
started,
it did get better the second go round, but I still couldn't get
Sure.
up the damn tree, and I was pissed.
It's the same tree, Jason.
Andrew was like, Andrew's like, I don't want to be like a noob, and I'm like, oh, you sound like Jason. I said, but in reality, you aren't one compared to him.
No, I didn't say that. When...
You said something about a noob at some point.
No,
Just
I s-
remember, I know where you live.
I didn't say that. Okay, he completely took my words differently. No, I said
mean,
like there's games that
not
have been out there for a while.
constantly.
There's games that have been out there for a while. Like I used a reference yesterday. WoW.
Yes.
You know, like people who've been
Yes.
playing the game for like the past 2 years, they consider themselves like not new, but in reality they are still new because the game's been out for a long.
Comparatively, but it's still a difference.
It's the closest I've seen the mic to your mouth, Andrew.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better?
Turning.
No, it's not.
Is this better?
At least face the actual mic head. It's not an omnidirectional mic. Like face the mic head.
I am facing it.
There's a back.
Yeah. This is my back.
No, this is your back.
I have it facing towards me. Look, it's literally coming towards me.
No. Whatever. So, we sound really unexcited today, all of us.
I've been in pain.
For some reason, my voice has dropped like 2 octaves for today, and I don't know what it is, but I love it.
That's always like the best is like waking up in the morning. Like I would love to do podcasts in the morning because I always wake up with a, hey, how's it going? We should all just take naps.
Take naps right before. Make sure you sleep on your chest so you get that real deep compression.
I always sleep on my chest, so I'll be fine.
No, I can't take a nap.
I used to be the same way, and then naps became every now and then.
No, like I physically can't take a nap before this because I work. It's physically impossible.
That's usually when I fall asleep the most is after working.
You work at Walmart, just take a cart in the back, curl up in it, you'll be fine.
If I see you in that cart, I'm going to push it around.
What were you thinking when we drove up behind you the other day? Because I honestly want to know. I'm pretty sure the first 3 times you turned around, you didn't know who we were.
I only turned around once, saw the car, just looked back. You know how
turned
many
around
Jeep
like
Patriots I
more
see
than
every day?
once.
Well, no, you definitely turned around more than once because we pulled up behind you. You looked at it as you crossed the street. Then you went in front of the cart. You went to grab more. You came back. You looked at it again, and you had this look in your eyes like, why aren't these idiots going around me?
Because I was like, do you think he knows who we are yet?
Also, part of me is like, although I see all these same cars, like, I always wonder, like, is that them? It's like, do I know these people?
You always do that?
I like yeah, like I'll sit there and there's literally been times where I'll see like a blue Mustang, just
Think
pull
it's
up, and
Jamie?
I think it's Jamie.
I work in a tow yard. I work as a driver, but I work as a wrecker. Do you know how many blue Mustangs we get calls for that somebody spun out on some rainy road? And I drive to every one of those going, well, is it Jamie or Ivan? Let's see.
One day it might be. Hopefully not, but
I don't look forward to that day.
yeah.
But it goes through your mind. When I was actually working the yard and the cars would come in, I'd start looking at license plate and bumper stickers. I'm like, is it one I know?
How many white Kia Souls you see?
We don't see a whole lot of Kia Souls, but they're usually not white.
That's how you'll always know if I get in the car.
What can I say? Hamsters know how to drive.
No, they don't. I used to have one in a ball. That thing used to like roll downstairs. And then
Actually,
it died.
It's cruel. It's cruel, but now I want to see a hamster go down a set of stairs in a hamster ball.
I'll buy one.
I did that with my guinea pig.
I'll buy one just for it and then return it.
I had a guinea pig that I let die because I didn't feed it for a week.
That or I'll buy it and it'll be our pet.
We're not torturing animals.
It's not torture. He did it to himself.
Unless we get 1,000 subscribers. Oh no, we're not torturing animals.
Follow us and we'll
sure
push
it's
a
illegal.
hamster down the stairs in a hamster ball.
Can this video get 50 likes? And if so, we will take a hamster and throw it down some stairs.
That's how Logan Paul got famous.
If we get 100 subs, we'll throw it out without the ball.
And he got unfamous because he found a dead body.
Yeah,
He's still famous though.
Because he's wrestling now.
Well,
Yeah,
no, once
KSI.
you're famous, no publicity is bad publicity.
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess we could talk about that.
Lindsay Lohan, Kim Mother flippin' Kardashian. No publicity is bad publicity. They thrive off of that crap.
Unless you're the people that have recently all over YouTube. I know I've talked about this twice now because we talked about it in the or I talked about it in the podcast I did with Ivan last week at for bio. Unless you're YouTube creators that do anything with minors, then you're just screwed.
Well, people are in general slowly. There's a whole new push, and it comes about every now and then. There's this big push to clean up everything, and I'm not talking about the Karens, but there's a big push where actual people start going, "No, screw you. We're not going to follow you for being a," and then it eventually falls off, and everybody just goes back to watching a bunch of people be
All right.
the tea.
But no, like Mini Lad, I know we talked about him once. Two people from Rooster Teeth. One is, I believe, he was arrested for something else. But there's been a lot of people like getting caught.
Oh, yeah.
Gemini on TikTok. Gemini official, the guy that used to do the old, really the one black dude that has like the huge mouth that does all the weird memes on Vine back in the day. He's gone.
No idea. But there was the other one, the one that did all the demon stuff.
Oh, Infernum Asylum.
Yeah. Infernum Asylum. He changed his name after a while.
He's still doing stuff on TikTok. He made another account. He's pretty big on that again. What are you doing, Andrew?
Yeah, I saw it pop up on my For You today.
Why is there police sirens?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sirens.
But no, yeah, it sucks. And I made a tweet because I was pissed. I was like, dude, I'm like, if anyone in my team does anything like this, like, they will be kicked from the party, like faster than anything.
They won't just be kicked from the party.
Yeah, that's part of the reason. Like,
for legal reasons, I won't say what I might do.
All right. Well, I know. Yeah, and like there's certain people we won't, might avoid because of stuff like that too, just to kind of protect the brand.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with brand.
Well, yes and no.
I've made the point that I understand for redirected sake, there is a very specific thing we're trying to do, and I'm all on board for that. That is important to have that clean, healthy content for the thousands of millions of kids that are constantly on YouTube, just looking at nothing and everything and not always understanding what it is. But I'm certainly no saint. Even, I mean, I've got my faith. I'm a saint, but I ain't no saint. So as far as on brand, like, I ain't afraid to unleash my monster on monsters. Like,
oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah. But you also sometimes like a big move. It's not a big move, but a big thing that a lot of companies do is they like put a statement out there, like, if stuff happens like that, you gotta do that as well. But those guys are gone, and if it's bad enough, you might have to involve authorities and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, the one dude from Rooster Teeth, he's having issues with that right now because he had sex with a minor on multiple occasions. Same one. One right now is left the company because he was tired of hiding it, and once he told everyone, like, now the whole community's falling apart again. But they also at the same time are coming back together because like they're a lot of the other creators in the group are heartbroken. They didn't know anything about it, and like they're like going, if we knew about it, we would have taken care of it. It's like it's hard to consider him still family, and like they've stopped posting the last few days. Like they stopped posting videos because they're just not, like, they don't know what to do. They've been posting live streams without him in it, but that's all they can do. It's like, whoa.
yeah, no, it's a messed up world we live in, full of messed up people, and you never know when one's standing next to you.
But what do you think it is? Because like that's the one thing I couldn't get Ivan to answer was like, do you think it's that the fact that they have like this thing called YouTube Power and they just take advantage of a fan, or do you think it's because they want to make, they know that they're young and they think that maybe if they do it with them, the fan might feel better about themselves, but they know it's like selfish at the same time? Like,
Right.
No, well, go ahead, Andrew.
I'd say if any, I don't think it's either of those personally, but it would be more towards publicity.
you think they have sex with a fan for publicity?
Some of them do, believe it or not.
I think a lot of people don't know what to do with influence. Like once you've got that ability to show up someplace and have everybody go, "Holy crap, it's that person," and jump up all around you, start taking pictures, wanting signatures. When you can walk into a room full of more than 100 people, or more than 100 people that have all come to see you, and you realistically could walk up to half, if not more, of those people and just take them back to your room, it messes with people's psyche. Like people don't know what to do with that kind of power.
Yeah.
And
then that power kind of takes control
yeah,
of that person.
So it is the YouTube power.
well, it's not just YouTube power. Like there is
Like obviously, like to do that kind of thing, like that has to be in your brain somewhere. So, like obviously, it's not just YouTube.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
they just have the more ability to do it because of the platform giving them a personality, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if I walked up to a kid, I'm not gonna do this, but if I walked up to a kid and said, "Yo, like, my name's Dennis, let's do this," like now they'd be like, "No, where's my mom? I'm gonna call the cops." But if I did it when I would have like a million subs, "Hey, I'm Dennis. Oh, you're that finger dude. Oh, does your finger work as good as that?" And then like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially now, there is this to be said, and I've torn people apart for victim blaming. There is no excuse for blaming somebody that's been victimized or making it in any way their fault. But taking advantage of somebody's ignorance, taking advantage of so many of these kids that have this understanding of things they don't understand. Like they have this knowledge they haven't wrapped their head around yet. They have access to the internet. And so many of them have unlimited, unchecked access to the internet. Like they know what those things are.
Yeah.
They don't really understand the importance of those things a lot of times, but they know what they are. So it's entirely possible that, and a lot of them do say this, that they were approached for it. That gives you no excuse to go through with it. Like you've got to be the better influence in the situation and deal with that as properly as you can deal with that, even if that's just to shut up and walk away.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just a product of this absolutely messed up world of everything that makes the toxicity that grows and falls in our society. Yeah, people don't know what to do with themselves. They certainly don't know what to do when they have influence over other people.
Yeah. And I know this is another thing to kind of go along with it. Like with Andrew, when Minilad did his thing, or when all the stuff was coming out about Minilad doing his thing, I remember we talked about it at one point. I said, yes, I know, like, I'm not saying he didn't mess up, but at the same time, like, he did these things because of a mental problem, and we know he has a mental illness and he's suicidal. You still got to check up on them afterwards, too, even though they messed up. Like, yes, he messed up, but killing himself is not a reason to, like keep bullying someone or not talk to them at all. Like, make sure the person's still okay mentally, because they could do it again or kill themselves.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm worried about with the guy that left Rooster Teeth is like everyone's posting stuff on Twitter about the thing that happened. When he made a post saying, hey, he's like, I messed up, but stop sending my family death threats. Stop doing this and that. He's like, I'm going to work on my wife and my relationship, work on the relationship with my kids again. But he goes, we don't need the death threats. Then he made the comment private. And like all his old employees or fellow employees are like now bashing him and saying things. And I'm like, you guys called him a family member, so yeah, he messed up, but he's still your family. Like, I don't know how you feel about that. I know you said a minute ago, like, you'd let the monster out on the monster, but...
Well, make this clear. You mess up like that, I will beat you into the dirt. And then I will pick you up and I will drag you to a freaking therapist.
Yeah.
And if you ever show sign of falling back on any of that, I'll beat you into the dirt again and drag you either to that same therapist or another one. There is a difference. Huh?
Let's say another one.
Well, relapse is no failure on the therapist.
Yeah. Look at all the druggies that go to rehab. They still go back to rehab like 17 more times.
Yeah. recurring illness is recurring illness, whether it's physical or mental. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there are definitely evil people and evil things in this world, but somebody committing an evil act should never be encouraged, should never be allowed, but does not necessarily mean they are evil. It
Yeah.
means they fell into a place and didn't know how to get out. If you want better for this world, make the people better.
Yeah.
Give them the help instead of the threats. Watch them closely. Don't ever give them the chance to do it again, but get them some kind of help.
Yeah. I think that's the big thing a lot of creators forget is like, or people that are involved with the creator is don't bash them harder than they already bashing themselves, I'm sure. Because once it's made public, and if they didn't want it to be public, they're not going to be in a good spot. Like I know Mini Lad for sure, he went to therapy for a while, and whether he left therapy early or not,
Well, no one really knows if he went.
that's between him and his therapist or him and himself. But
Well, there's a lot of actual evidence that he didn't go. So
It's entirely probable.
But if he didn't go, he didn't go. I think he should be taken down from YouTube for a bit and, allowed to come back to the platform.
He didn't just get taken down though. Like YouTube completely demonetized him, so he can't earn any money on YouTube anymore.
But he can still
No,
he can still post and still do Patreons and stuff like that and make as much as he did.
He can get money through sponsors, yeah, but you can't get money through YouTube directly though. They won't.
Most of the money those people make isn't directly through YouTube anyway.
Yeah, not nowadays,
What
anyways.
Through YouTube might account for 10 to 20% of what they make.
Hey Andrew, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. There's a reason for that. And literally, so I don't know if you've seen it when you do your posts on your videos. There's an option that if it has in-game promotion and you select that, YouTube does not monetize you anymore after that. For that point, they send the money to the promoters, and the promoters pay you what you guys agreed upon.
Yeah.
So it's better to be sponsored.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to sponsor us,
I'm just saying, he's not making money.
He's drooling at the concept.
I didn't drool anything. I'm chewing on a pen. It broke.
Ow. It just looked like a glob of spit fell off of your bottom lip.
Perfect timing. Man, I know there's not much to talk about in news other than like the whole.
This got deep fast though. This went from nowhere, from not having any idea where we were going, and just the two of us sitting here with stupid masks on, to hitting the hard issues.
Dude, it was so serious we had to take our masks off.
No, we did that because they were hot.
It doesn't help that I put a light that's facing towards me. It's super bright. But no, yeah, we did get deep. I know Ivan was talking to us as well, so I had a little chat with Ivan about Redirected and telling him like how we've been posting daily now and stuff like that, and the fact that we're so backlogged on content too that like we're talking about posting twice a day just to get some of it out there. Like I still want to get to the video that we filmed, the four of us, but that could be like next month.
Afraid to not use some of it.
The
like
one,
if we
the good thing.
Every cutting room floor has got scraps on it. All right, you don't have to release every bit of footage that we've ever filmed.
Well, the big thing was the Tall Tales Andrew and I did. The big thing that would bug me, and I know as someone that used to watch people that do the kind of content we've started, like if they did a video that didn't have a dog, that one guy didn't have a dog in it, and then they put a video out there with him having the dog, and then later they put the video that was in between the two that had him buying the dog. That's what's bugging me on the Sea of Thieves thing. Now that Andrew and I posted the video with the dog, we can post whatever. Having him buying his cat, me buying my dog. Now it makes sense to post it.
2 months ago, dude.
Yeah, I know. Why about? Yeah, I know. We're that backlogged on content.
Okay, you're worried about chronological installment.
Well, now that the dog's bought, I don't care.
I have one very important thing to point out to you.
What's that?
Episode 4 came out first.
Yeah. But we released episode 1 first already.
Not ours.
Yeah, we did.
Star Wars, dude.
I know what you're talking about.
They started in the middle,
I know.
went back to the beginning, and then skipped over to the end, and now apparently they're making something new for 2022 or something, which I was hoping they were
23.
done with it.
23.
Because come on,
No,
It's just
but-
not, it's not Skywalker Saga though.
Good.
It has nothing
Stop.
to do with that.
You can stop hearing about this family having problems and causing problems for everyone else.
Completely new.
there's none of them left.
Yeah. Andrew started Clone Wars.
Technically, there was only ever 4 of them.
Andrew started Clone Wars and had me sit with him, and we tested the whole Disney Plus streaming thing he talked about that one time.
It doesn't work too well, but it's okay.
It wasn't that bad. Once I came back from my poop, it was fine.
I also started The Office.
Remember, take your bathroom breaks before you start the movie.
I've already
Wasn't
seen the
that
whole
good?
show, and I didn't really want to. He was on the episode where Grievous failed the first time.
I feel left out of the video sharing experience though, because we just discovered that was a thing, and you guys went and did it without me. I feel like the wife whose husband has finished the series, even though they were only on episode 2
Hey,
together.
you know what? Now you can stream Hamilton, and I can finally watch it.
Hey, you need to
'Cause
watch that.
I'll feel
You
like I have
still-
to.
You still haven't finished Hamilton.
No,
He
but I
hasn't
almost
even
watched
started
Cats
it,
last
dude.
night.
No.
It was on HBO
Finish-
Max, and I signed in.
Finish Hamilton.
Look,
Finish
I
Hamilton.
own
and you
Cats.
can torture yourself with
Watch
Cats.
Hamilton.
I'm gonna watch Hamilton. It's just like I have a
Thursday.
lot.
Thursday. Hamilton. Thursday.
Why Thursday?
Thursday.
If
So
I don't go to the dentist.
I finished Thundercats last night again, and then I started the old Thundercats and turned it off instantly. But
I wonder if I can watch with you guys on that watch sharing from my phone.
yeah,
As long as you're on
Cool.
Wi-Fi and I send you like a link to whether that'd be like a phone or that's what they give you. They give you a link, then you
It's-
sign into your account.
it's kind of cheap though because like you don't need Disney Plus to watch it though. I realized
Yes, you do.
it automatically put me on your account since you sent me the link. It wouldn't let me
That's-
use my account.
I don't see why they would do that. Then that's stupid of them.
No, it's actually pretty cool. I
Yeah,
mean, it's not
That's giving
it's
people
not like
an opportunity to watch without paying, though.
As long as
only
one person's
through
paying,
the account of the person that's paying.
they already make enough
It's-
money,
it's
dude.
No different. It's no different than 3 people in the household having access to the same account instead of buying 3 different accounts.
Hey, it's no different than my Netflix account being used by Ivan, my dad, Andrew, Kevin at one point had to log in, and then this other dude or chick. And no one, I only have one person that lives in my house. Makes me upset though because that one person uses my account and doesn't sign into the one that says his name. So now all my movies are all messed up.
Oof.
Yeah, my account got fixed
What do you mean?
when it signed me out of my TV. I told you my TV kind of reset itself.
Mm-hmm.
It like took all of my everything that was like in progress and took it out.
Oh, it's
So
not fixed.
completely clean.
Are you okay with that, by the way?
I'm okay with that.
So
Yeah, I didn't want, dude. There was like some weird 2-year-old show on there. It was like pretty pink. I don't know what it was.
Ivan's niece is the atomic bond baby or whatever thing, and she uses the account. I think she accidentally doesn't select her account every time because I've seen the same thing. She watched like some like Russian little girl with a bear on mine, and I'm like, what am I watching? And then you go to that account, and there's like Walking Dead and all these other horror movies, and I'm like, she goes to ours to watch the kids stuff and goes to hers to watch the horror stuff. What is this 4-year-old watching?
There is a
Why is
parental
hers
lock.
not locked
Yeah, there's
and
a parental
set
lock.
up for kids?
Because
Like you
Lauren
can
uses it
log
too.
in her account
Yeah,
and
but
then set it for kids.
you can only have a
lock
certain. You can only have a certain number of profiles, and I know Lauren uses the same one as her kid. That's the thing, is they both use it. Yeah. No, but the big thing was
Well, you
I.
can still lock the login so that it's always logged into the same one unless you take it back.
But you can't move stuff around in Netflix like I thought you could. Like you can't log into something and just move which one in which place you want it because mine's the first one. I've had the account since like
No,
2012.
and you can't take something off of your continued watch list without opening it, going to the end, and then letting it go.
That doesn't even work for me.
Well, it especially doesn't work when it's a series because then you go to the end and you exit out of it, and it brings up the next damn episode.
Unless you Unless you go to the last
Netflix,
episode and just
Google, or Netflix, Disney Plus. Remove from list. It's a thing that you can put in there. Just another little icon to add to the 4 icons.
Hulu has that.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I know Hulu has the remove from list.
I can hear my own voice slowly coming back to its normal octave.
I'm sorry,
So like I was
boss.
down here when we started, and now it's just slowly coming back up.
Yeah. Oh, but the big thing, Andrew, was I had to delete everyone's account just to make seniors the second one to mine, because I was like, maybe he's using my account all the time because like it's the first one on the list.
Is that why my picture never changed?
I had to. Well, no, I reset everything. I made everyone a new account and put the exact same picture and same name they had. This way they didn't know I accidentally deleted, or I didn't accidentally do it, but I did on purpose. So like Ivan passed the T, all his stuff was deleted too. I've had that account since 2012. I'm not gonna like let someone mess with what I watch on my account anymore, because that's like my longest account.
I'm about done with Netflix. Not like I'm. There's obviously the one thing going on right now that I don't like, but
the cuties thing.
Yeah. But I mean, there's really nothing else for me to watch on there other than maybe Transformers and The Office. Now I'm going through.
There's a lot on Netflix though. You gotta watch Dark at some point.
No, I'm good.
Sherlock Holmes, the other Sherlock Holmes.
I want to watch.
The Witcher's on there. Season 2 has Aquaman in it.
I watched Enola Holmes today.
Yeah,
highly recommend.
Yeah,
it is definitely like you can look at the formula. It is designed for kids. Like it is made for a teens movie, which is comparable to reading like a ninth grade reading level library book. Like it's that kind of story, but it is absolutely true to Sherlock Holmes, to the world, to the original writing. And I was worried at first when I read the description that they were going to make Holmes incapable of seeing what was going on, because you read the description and it says that it's up to her. Like her Mycroft's an idiot and Sherlock can't figure it out, so it's up to Enola. They didn't. They absolutely did not do that. Like it was very much, for the most part, that like Holmes was on point. Like he saw what was going on and let it keep going for her growth.
Interesting. I gotta watch it then. I'll watch it tonight.
It was good. I was nervous going into it because I mean, I never get super nerd on anything. Like even my love for Star Wars, I don't get super down into everything and know all the facts about it. But Star Wars, Holmes, Doctor Who, like those are my things. So anytime something new comes along, I'm like, is it gonna be okay? Like I have to watch it, but is it safe?
Yeah, I never heard like I felt like they were just trying to like continue the whole like using the girl from 11 and then using Superman again. I was like, oh, they're just making a movie with these two just to make it big. But, like I didn't know if Enola was actually like an actual character.
I just noticed that that's who those are.
Yeah.
Sherlock is Superman, and then Enola is the girl from Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, I never watched Stranger Things, so
she's the bald chick.
Yeah. I know who 11 is. I can't exist on the internet and not know enough about that show to know I don't need to watch it.
Jason, you need to watch Stranger Things just as Dennis needs to watch Hamilton. Just as I need to watch Clone Wars. And Kevin needs to watch something. What do you watch, Kevin? What do you watch?
What haven't you seen? You need to be included in this shame. What haven't you seen so we can tell you that you need to see it?
You need to
Dennis
watch
needs
Dark.
to see Titanic.
Everything you guys have named off, I've seen.
God, you haven't seen Titanic.
Have you seen Dark?
Wait, what?
Have you watched Dark?
Wait, what's Dark?
It's on Netflix.
Maybe not.
Oh, we found something.
You gotta watch it, dude. It is seriously, like storytelling wise, and visual effects, everything about that show is like first season's like.
Whoever's running the disc board for Finger here, can you just stop scratching them? We're trying to listen to the actual.
What?
Every fourth thing he says starts with and. Why? My. You said my 4 times earlier, and my anaconda don't has been on loop in my head for the past like 5 minutes since it. That's why I leaned over. That's why I almost fell out of my chair. It's because you're like my, in my brain. My anaconda don't.
But
Like that was just.
so it's it's
Welcome to.
it's a good show. It's got a lot of story to it. Like I said, everything about it is really good. It's German, but it's dubbed. It's like the first live action dub thing I've ever watched. And like the first season will blow your mind, the second season will blow you away, and the third season will just be like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect way to end a show.
How is the lip syncing?
I'd never noticed it. Like there's times where I was looking for it. It's there. It's definitely there. I mean, it's German to English. There's so many more syllables and lip movement and stuff like that in German.
A lot of times they'll reanimate the lips.
No, they kept it exactly the way it was. It's not animated though either. It's
That's not what I'm saying. They will CGI the lips. Well, nowadays they will CGI the lips in order to match.
They didn't waste their time. It's definitely off at most times. Like you can definitely tell if you're looking. But I looked a couple times and was like, it's pretty good. And the intro is like, oh, it's the reason I want to make that one video where it's like a mirror effect of the two people.
Yeah, you made one for TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, that bugged me. You can't say mirror effect and then hold 2 fingers up on this side and 3 fingers up on the other side.
I'm holding a cable. I didn't want to like let go.
But the hand with the cable in it is the hand that had 3. You held 2 up on the other. What is?
I don't know. Oh no. Do you remember this in school? People would be like, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I messed up.
exactly like that.
So the turtles, huh?
Where it's 1, 2, 3.
The turtles, huh? They're coming to Smite, is what Andrew texted me today.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, the turtles are gods.
Well, Aang and Zuko aren't gods, but they're in there.
They're closer to being gods than turtles.
They're not.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
have you seen the turtles fight? Technically, the turtles are actual superheroes.
And Aang isn't?
Don't.
No.
Don't.
No.
Don't
Aang
say that name
debatably.
here.
Aang is debatably a superhero.
Wait,
Aang,
who's Aang?
No.
I'm so happy Kevin got mad from that.
I know where you live.
Dude, I'm your shank.
All about quick he hides it.
Now you need to go to prison.
Put it in my prison wallet.
Way, we're a family-friendly channel.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Because, like, I'm more excited to play Phasmophobia again. Because Andrew and I have literally played that game 1,000 times.
I haven't played it at all. You made me log in to change some settings for recording reasons, and that was as much time as I've gotten to spend in the game.
I'll tell you right, it's gonna be like 7:30 when we end this. If we're ending it now, we'll be playing until like 11 or 12.
Yeah, we'll be filming this entire time. It's great.
Guarantee you.
It's legit. Like I've said this 1,000 times to Jason and Andrew. It's the only game that at the end of a recording session, we have to share our screens to show it. We have to share our screens to show each other. It started going down my throat. We have to share our screens to show each other what's going on because it's like, this is my perspective of that, and then I go wait, pause it so I can get the time, and I'll go to my video and find that time and be like, this is what I saw, and like, yeah.
Another
at the end of the night,
I don't die.
Dennis, we need to show them our perspectives from ours.
Yeah, I don't
Another
die, by the way.
Another peek into an ADHD brain. You went to do that, and all I thought of was that early SpongeBob episode where they were playing on the hooks, and Patrick's got like 3 of them. I was just waiting for you to get yanked off screen. Sprinkler.
That's how I was last night. I had to stick some like numbing oil on my mouth. It's terrible.
You know what really grinds my?
What'd you use?
I forgot the name of it. It's in the kitchen somewhere.
Piero.
Did you get it from Walgreens?
CVS.
Red Cross?
No.
Oh,
You okay, Kevin?
Didn't
piece
say
of
Red
burger
Cross.
got lodged into my throat. I'm
No.
good.
Did it come with a little box of cotton balls and some tweezers?
No. It's
No.
like a tiny bottle. You just stick like a Q-tip you have at home in it. Just put it in your mouth.
Oh.
It numbs.
So you got the half of the kit.
Probably.
Hey, so I have a
the
personal
red-
question.
Get the Red Cross stuff. It works better. And all it is distilled clove oil. That stuff works great.
Kevin,
I've
there.
killed abscesses with that.
I have a personal question.
I have a personal question.
Yeah, what's your personal question?
I'm having an issue.
Do you need a tissue?
An issue.
I think we end the podcast.
No, my. So Jason and Andrew, I started the Let's Go Pikachu thing finally. The thing that my brothers gave me the game for to play, so I could film it because they wanted it on my channel.
Have you put any of it up yet?
I put my first one up today, and I filmed two of them last night for the first time. After you got off, Andrew, I was like, I'm just gonna film, and then I was like, I'll film one more just so I don't have to push myself to film this week on this.
So it was a good thing I was dying last night. All right.
Yeah, it was a
Good
great
I
thing
was
you were
worth
dying.
it.
That's why it's personal. But my question is like, Pokemon isn't like. I know Kevin might know more about this. I feel like you were a Pokemon dude.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm still a Pokemon dude.
So like, if you were doing like a Let's Play style thing for it, what would you do? Like, to me, like it's just a lot of walking around catching Pokemon. At least the first, couple hours, and then you come to like a point where it's all linear story kind of, but it's not really because like you don't have to follow the story. Like, what would you say is like the best way to do it? Should I like follow the story or get all the gym badges?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know, man. Just like
Just play
see,
it.
Pokemon. I just play it. Like
How did you play Pokemon when you were a kid? Like how did
level
you
up
play
one-
your first Pokemon game?
level up one character to 100 and kill everything.
I
I always had one in my party, my starter, and that starter would be like 20 levels above anybody else because it was
Yep.
about the only thing I ever used.
also made the dumb mistake of telling in the first video that I'm gonna change the name of every Pokemon to Finger and then like the last 3 letters of whatever it's called. So Pikachu is called Fingerchew. My Oddish is called Fingerish.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Vaporeon is Fingeron.
Hold on. You've committed too much to a singular formula. It should be Fingerchew. It should absolutely be Fingerchew, but it should be Odd Finger.
Okay. I haven't changed the formula yet because Fingerchew is the only one that's named.
And don't be afraid to drop the ER and then just have something blank Fing or Fing blank.
Yeah. Fingerchew worked good though. It's weird though because it's like it's not like a story based game where there's content to like go off of. It's a lot of like I had to make up stuff. Like when I came across some kids, like I realized that every time you win a battle, and I forgot about this, every time you win against someone you get money. And so like right after I defeated their Pokemon, I go, all right, I know you asked me to battle, but this is a robbery. Every time I go,
Well,
this is a robbery?
It's especially funny considering that what happens when you lose.
Nothing. You just faint. You
faint.
lose money. Yeah.
You get white
Get
out,
robbed.
and then you get sent back to the Poke Center.
Yeah.
So what happens every time you beat them? You
Same.
knock them out, take their money, and walk away.
Yeah. But no, I was like, you're getting robbed. I just go, this is a robbery. And they go, huh? And I'm like, yep. There's no voices. So like I'm having to make the voices for some characters too. And I'm like, this is working kind of, but it's not like playing Avengers like I did last month and like just talking about what's going on in the story.
I'd also say, like, if you get strategic at all, like you come up to the rock gym, but you've got a fire starter or whatever.
I already got that badge.
If you go again, Like whatever you do, what I'm saying is if you're building up to something and you're doing a hunt, like you're going to find specific things, take them along on that hunt. It's going to be a lot more editing than anything else that we do. Like it's not going to be minute for minute footage, but take them along when you get into the Pokemon battle with the one you're finally looking for. Clip that bit of footage, use that, and then use outtakes in between. Like
Well,
take them on an adventure.
I think I said I was gonna stream when I'm not filming it. So like if I'm not doing anything but like leveling up Pokemon and catching Pokemon, I'll just stream it and then
That's good too.
record the actual like playthrough of what I want to play through. But I was trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, there's no like.
Well, in that case, I would record the playthrough while you're playing it and while you're streaming it. So just record the screen of the Switch while you're streaming it. And then make your time marks as you go along and you get to the points that you want to add to your story and then dub over your story later. So when you do your actual content, it's a little different from what was on your stream, but you still get to share the experience with them through the stream.
Or I could just
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of
download the
work.
stream and edit it down later. Cause I mean, I can strictly do like walk through bushes and catch Pokemon for the whole like stream, no problem, without even touching the
Well,
main story.
you can do shiny hunts too. Where
Ah,
you just spend
that
an
is
hour.
I'm not. I don't know what that's why I was asking. I'm like, I really don't know what to do with this because like I'm not as into Pokemon as I was when I played Pokemon Red or like Emerald or anything like that. But
Or fire red, leaf green.
yeah, I mean, I played whatever one was on the DS. I think it was Silver,
What was Emerald?
Emerald. Yeah, there was
No,
two
no, no.
copies. The first one that there
No,
was two
that-
copies of.
No. Emerald was Game Boy.
Those were the what is it?
Isn't that black
Diamond-
and white?
Black and white were the second generation on no, black and white might have no, because they stayed with the gems up through. So they did Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire for the SP, and then they did one more set of gems for the DS, I think.
I don't know what the. It was.
I don't know. Like I said, I dropped off after Emerald.
Is the first one you could trade with people on the DS.
Guarantee it wasn't. Guarantee it wasn't.
On the DS.
You could
Yeah.
trade with people on every game. You just had to plug in.
No, I mean
all the way back to the original Game Boy Color.
I'm saying
you
it's the
just
first.
plug
It's the
that
first
stuff in.
DS. It was the first DS Pokemon that you could trade in. Which means it was
What
the first
Pokemon
DS.
couldn't you trade in?
No, I'm saying on the platform of DS, not
So the very first DS game.
yeah.
That was Diamond and Pearl.
But yeah, it was
Diamond
Diamond.
and Pearl, that's what it was. And then came Black and White. And then
Yep,
Well,
that's
yeah,
it. Because I was looking for the Pokemon that was on the cover of it. It was that one.
Palkia,
that was Dialga and
Palkia.
It was that one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I played.
Never,
That was the last one I
I never
played.
got around to playing those ones.
Actually, I stole it from a kid that I did karate with. I stole the game because he left the game on the chair, and I stole it and took it home, and just made another account. So if I ever saw him again, I'd give it back to him. Never gave it back to him. Eventually, he bought another copy of it, and we traded Pokemon. He still doesn't know I took it from him, or at least he still didn't know. I never will see that
Hey
kid again.
kid, if you're out there and you happen upon this,
Want to hand me
No,
another
what happened?
Pokemon game?
I'm gonna let you guys talk real quick. I drink a lot of water. So
I think we're gonna wrap it up anyways. So stay for the wrap up.
Oh, good. Good.
So-
I gotta use it back.
Because we gotta go. We gotta play this game, and I know, like you said, we'll be there for a couple hours, and we're trying to release this like every other day at least for now. If we have enough content, it'll be a daily thing. But yeah. So thanks guys for coming.
spooky, scary.
I gotta poop,
skeletons,
so I'm gonna
shivers
poop while
down
Andrew
the spine.
goes,
Oh yeah.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.